So our next session will dwell on how a robust IT infrastructure is vital for businesses to sustain and succeed in this very fast-paced business environment. To set the tone for this session, it truly is my privilege to welcome back to the stage Chandra Ranganathan, along with the president of Hitachi Systems Microclinic, Mr. Rajan Bhandari, for a quick conversation. Welcome.
Us have a very difficult task, which is to make a post-lunch session as interesting as possible. But I'm counting on you and the other speakers to do that for us. So, the first half today was more about digital transformation, the factors that go into it. A lot of discussion on data, how payments is driving digital. In this session, we're really going to look at the plumbing that's required to build a digital enterprise, which is IT infrastructure. I mean, without that basic plumbing in every enterprise, you really cannot make it digital. So, goes without saying, that IT infra is needed. But tell us in terms of, what's really needed in terms of IT infra to build a digital enterprise. Has that really changed, say, from 5 years back, what you needed, perhaps data centers, storage systems, to what you need today? Because it's all become cloud and, things like that.
See, one interesting aspect of today's IT technology versus 5 years back was that earlier business needed IT just to be lights on, just to be a reporting environment available. But if you see today, right, the way things are changing, everything is coming out as an outcome basis. So one thing which is important for any business or any operational manager at the factory is what is an analysis. So analytics is something which is important coming out, and this is all so that a customer or CIO or any business today wants an informed decision, right? And that's how the stock market will evaluate the business on. And for that, analysis certainly is becoming a part of business. Second aspect of today business IT, I would say, is a person today can go for a fast, right? But anybody, I don't think, can live without a web. That's important, right? And so web is a daily part of our life now. And the third and most important part is that the moment we are talking about digitization and everything available and all, compliance plays a very important part of it, right? And there comes the role of complete compliance, complete security aspects of it. So to run these three different functions, one is analytics, another is your web, or third is compliance and security aspect, business has no other options. But if business wants to grow, right, they have to invest in IT.
Right. But, you mentioned how so far it's been more of keep the lights on kind of spend. But are companies today willing to spend beyond that? Is it very difficult to convince CIOs? I know a lot of them are sitting here to really, spend on these different aspects that you mentioned, security, Web 2.0, which is becoming key to, customer acquisition and also retention. Are you seeing people willing to spend in those aspects?
See, Chandra, if you see our population, more than 50% population is less than 30 years, right? There was a point in time when business IT and consumer IT were two different leagues, right? Right. Today, what we are talking about, consumer IT is driving an efficiency, right? People like Facebook, Ubers and all, right? They are a part of today our generation, our normal standard young generation. And that generation actually needs the same kind of a platform in the business, once you get them on a business, right? For them, I think the organization business really is investing a lot now onto that. The concept of social at work, right? The mobility aspect, right? Including, I would say, a service company like us, right? We started using GPRS for our service delivery models. Right. So yes, business is taking all this new generation. If we have to get out the efficiency out today from any new generation, right? So there is demand is there, and really industry is actually spending money on that.
Right. Lastly, to just wrap it up, one or two things that's going to drive IT infra going forward. It could be cloud, it could be IoT, just about anything, but one or two things that you can name for us.
See, just to answer you right, basically, I think the way our organizations or our country's policies have been driven and the way global business are getting driven, right? Right now, we are all talking since morning all about digital, right? And again, I'll just take back to my first point, what I raised. For a company like us, right, if we have to grow our business, right, or what is that if we have to go and face our customers, the major important aspect for today from an IT services organization point of view is to ensure that we do have a great analysis as an outcome-based environment which is available, where the profitability of any business is being generated, right? And now, from a web perspective, yes, everything is required at any point in time, right? The cloud is the way, right? Cloud is leading all the startups, and that's how the business is or economy is starting growing up. So cloud is the way, digitization is the way, and more important aspect is that how to make it manageable and how to securely run it is something which is the key part.
Right. Thanks so much for that. We hope that gave you a sense of things to come. But joining now is a very special time. Thank you so much.